Remember when National Geographic came out and said by 2050 they think that the majority of Americans will look like this? Like biracial queens. I don't think that that's going to happen, and here's why. Before I start, my disclaimer is I don't care who you date. I'm just analyzing data here. No one should care who you... Love is love. You date black people, white people, men, women, just... Be respectful. If I ask you about your white partner, I don't need to hear everything you don't like about black women. That's not necessary. Just, be respectful of other people. So yes, there has been an increase in biracial babies. There are more biracial people in 2024 than there were in 2014. I think like a 200% increase. Here's the thing. Just like there's been a small uptick in black men that date white women and black women that date white men, and it is a small uptick. Most black people are with other black people. But there's also been an uptick in biracial people that date white people as well. And as we know, when biracial people procreate with white people, they just make more white people. The reason why I'm even thinking about this is because I'm working on a project that's analyzing the racial wealth gap. The average white family in America has 6.3 times the household wealth of the average black family in America. And as very successful black people are beginning to penetrate spaces that were predominantly white at one point and gain more capital and acquire more wealth, they're also more date non-black people. And if their biracial children go and procreate with white people, it just brings up some interesting questions about how wealth that has been generated by successful black people then enters and exits the black community.
And it also speaks about how you feel about yourself as a black person. Sincerely, honestly, because how you treat yourself and how you speak about yourself shows us what we need to know about you. And also, the white men had then, from 50 years ago, 100 years ago, their genes are passed down. So it's still the same Western men with the same Western beliefs and then procreating with you. What do you think is going to happen? Do you think now it's all about love? Please, let's not be naive. I want to be that naive, but I'm not. Fortunately. Or fortunately, I'm not. Because how do you give me the tools to fight in white supremacy by procreating with you? I don't want your blood. I don't want your money. I want my own. I want to stand on my own, be self-sufficient. I don't want you. I don't want you. The lesser I have to deal with you in this system, the better. And I'm not going to procreate with white people to enable white people and bring about white people. Because mostly mixed people, they want to be with other white people. They hardly ever than not want to procreate with black people. Please, come on, let's not fool ourselves here. We're not too little. We're not kids here. Let's not enable ourselves to be exploited. Because it's like we are opening our gates to be exploited. What do you think their values are at home? He's a white man. Do you think he wants to hear you talk about how his people were done dirty to you? To him, everybody has done it. Everybody has been enslaved at one point. Everyone, that's the type of upbringing that you want? Meanwhile, your people have been the most exploited by them. They've been building a civilization upon the backs of your people. So yeah, it's a political stand. It is a political stand, even if you don't want to accept it. I'm saying this from somebody who has already been engaged with white men, and me coming to the conclusion that even if life, in a way, finds a way magically to put me with a white man, right? Because I like Italian guys. I think they're handsome, right? Even if universe puts me in alliance with a white Italian man, right? I will not give him a child, unfortunately. Fortunately, it's not going to happen. I'm going to end up with such a disdain for that child, because that child will be born in a system that will be used as a political stand. It doesn't matter what I teach them. The world is already like that, effed up like that. My womb will only carry black kids. Sorry. My womb is made... Should I want to carry a child, let it be a black child. I don't want anything else. I do not want to carry anything else that you have. No, I do not want to mix my blood with your blood. I don't want. Because we know that it's a political standpoint. My child is going to be with the next white person. You think that this white person is going to put me in a black neighborhood and care about black development? You think? I'm not that naive. Let's not be that naive. Please, let's not be that naive. Let's not be that naive. because we know what we're going to get from those people. And we know that the system continues. And it's often than not these people that are used as tools to go and fight us. Yes? They're the ones that are going to come back and fight us, carrying my blood. And I'm the reason that black people are going to suffer with my blood, fighting other black people. Huh? Huh? No, sorry. I don't care. And then I remember seeing a post about, oh, they love, and all of a sudden a white man is there with a pew pew unaliving a black woman. And then they were talking about they were raised in a healthy environment with white people treating them. So we should give you medals for being a parent. That's what parents do. You chose to be a guardian. So you should learn about everything that is to learn about the child that you are adopting. There's no congratulations from that. It's you doing your duties as a parent. That's exactly what we're telling black parents, that you should not be given trophies for being a parent, for bringing children, for taking care of kids. That's what you chose to do. You chose to do that. You chose to raise a black child. You could have chosen a white child to raise and deal with less problems, but you want a black child like it's a pet. You want to experiment with their hair. You want to do things to them. You know you don't like them. That gives you, like, you adopting a black child, that makes you feel like you're a good person. You're not. You're trash. And you know it. You are effing trash. You know it. And I know it as well. So let's not fool ourselves, please, that love is love. There's no such thing. Most of the people who are in interracial relationships don't care about love. And there's this little small percentage, 1.1%, even less than 1.1%. We're going on 0.8%, 0.5%. The rest of the 99.9% of the time, they don't care about love. And this is not just strictly for interracial people. It is also for black people as well. Imagine being with a person who suffers inferiority complex. What are you going to tell me about love? Homophobia plus that. What are you going to tell me? Huh? Because you know you're going to bring that white person to the black community, and black people having no zero standards for themselves. They're going to be the ones to be accepting the lowest of the lowest bar when it comes to white people. White people that cannot open breakthroughs in white communities are now coming to us because we accept just about anything. As long as we are acknowledged, then we will accept. And which is a very, very sad life. I do not want that kind of life in my life. And if love has to find me that way, then unfortunately it can wait. It can wait until the next life. I'm very selfish now. Honestly, it's you putting up the standards for yourself that people start taking you seriously. If you don't have standards for yourself, people are going to walk all over you. They're going to play ping pong with your head. Not my head, please. Not my head. I'm sorry. It's up to you to act correctly. We know why our parents did it, because they were sold a dream, but it's up to you to do better as a black person.